Hello, it's Conan O'Brien. We were here with Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. It's a juggernaut.
The podcast.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut. Yeah. Do you know what juggernaut is?
Yes, I know what a juggernaut is.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Is it big?
I don't know.
I don't know. We talking to microphones? I don't know who's listening.
Massive.
I got stopped at the library the other day. And the girl...
Wait a minute. You were in a library?
Okay.
Were you looking for directions? Where's the dispensary?
Yeah.
Hello? I'm looking for the dispensary. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I shouldn't pretend that you don't read. You read a lot, don't you?
Shut up.
No, you do, right?
I'm Matt Gourley, by the way.
You fooled everyone. I know, but I shouldn't act like you're someone that doesn't care about books.
Because so many people know about our lives. They saw my kids. They were like, oh, it's Mikey and Charlie. And then at one point, they're like, I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know people listen. It's just we're in a room with like not five. How many of us are? 6 people? I don't know who's.
Yeah, it was good that you corrected it from 5 to 6. That was important. I'm constantly running into people, as I've said, that are listening to the podcast as they encounter me.
It's a juggernaut.
Yeah.
Just this morning on the way into work, I was waiting at the light and a guy was like, oh, hey, I'm listening to the podcast right now, and kind of pointed at his phone. And I was like, oh, cool, man. How's it going? And he literally just turned and then walked away and then just stood at faced away from me and stood waiting to cross the street.
Oh, you wanted to talk to him more?
I was like, oh, hey, that's good. And he was like, and literally walked away from me. And
he
wanted
to. He didn't want to talk to you. He just wanted to go and listen to the podcast.
Yeah, he would rather listen to you guys than on a phone than talk to me in person.
Okay, this reminds me of something that happened to me years and years ago. I got on a flight, and it was some flight. I don't know which airline it was, but one of those airlines that was showing.
That's important to know.
The late night show.
You got on my case about 5 to 6.
Yeah.
But please figure out which airline you were on.
Okay. I guess I deserve. You know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Okay. I deserve that, and I won't. I won't retaliate. I won't go after anything about you. And I apologize.
Looking at my denim jacket.
Yeah.
I know.
It's corduroy. Yeah.
It's corduroy.
No, it's awful. Anyway, if you could fix that refrigerator for me when you get a chance. I mean, just dress up a little bit for work.
Come on.
But anyway, I got on a plane. We started flying.
What was the airline?
Spirit Airlines, I believe. No, and the little monitors where people are watching television, and the person who was sitting across the aisle and ahead of me had their monitor on, and the plane takes off, and they get service, and they start watching my late night show. Oh. Of course, it's silent because I have headphones on. And I can see it through my mannerisms that I'm coming out, I'm greeting the crowd, and then I can see through my mannerisms that I'm doing the setup to the first joke. And then I do the first joke, and the guy laughs, and he turns to me, and he gives me a thumbs up. Oh. And I'm like, oh, this is cool.
That's
and
amazing.
Then I start to think, I just taped this. I just taped this a couple of hours ago. What's the second joke? I'm trying to think. I know the first one was good. I can't remember what the second joke was. And I see myself gesturing, and then I deliver it, and the guy doesn't laugh and turns to me and does the and just as he did it, I remembered, oh, right, the one about the pineapple. Oh, yeah, that wasn't good. And I'm like, shit. Am I going to be getting a blow-by-blow critique of the show as I watch myself in silence to this guy who's wearing his headset? It was hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Never forgot that. Second joke.
That's amazing.
And I was like, ah! Right, the pineapple joke. Oh. I don't remember what the joke was. But anyway, these things happen. It's very strange. But yes, Sona, you encountered some people in a library. Were you taking the kids there?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you get a book while you were there?
I sometimes read.
Okay.
I'm not an avid reader.
You used to make fun of me for reading all the time.
The books you read are enormous. And they're so how many books about Lyndon Johnson do you have to read?
You have to read all the ones by Caro.
Well,
and then there are other books by Lyndon Johnson. But it's not just Lyndon Johnson. It's American history.
I know.
But then, of course, you got to know your French history. You've got to know, about World War I and World War II. Then you got to learn more about World War I and World War II. And then you got to learn more about World War II and World War I. It doesn't stop. And Stalin's always up to no good. So you got to read about him.
What's going to happen this week?
Yeah. So
there's just so many. I mean, I read some books, but you just constantly read. Like, just give it a rest.
Yeah, give
We
reading
get
a rest.
it.
Yeah, hey,
You know how to read. We get it.
You know, it'd be great if you did a PSA. Hey, kids, give reading a rest. And then Sona says, give reading a rest.
Turn on the TV.
Yeah.
The more you know. Bing,
Yeah,
bing, bing, bing.
exactly. Let's get that done.